All right. My mo kwaba emfamra Bernard Studio. Zaha yedin komo edefa foreign football ne ho ne yan to ase enso awewura mu enso atimi dem ma season enche ba start odds ne ahode yoni na no enso betimi awewura mu enso atimi dem ma season ne start proper ye ma odds ends on Bernard Studios na wonso watimi ehu sere no man enso asi control first time ne subscribe to the channel but notification bell na so say be update no e baswa won sabeka alt ne ba won sabeka ye be giveaways bebre matches e be koso no team our support jerseys ne ade na no ye be hwe ne yatimi adi ho dwuma na ne yedi nkomo e dey afa 3 games eno enso timi ba so European football nim the community shield e ba so eno and open the new season e ba so in the English Premier League ye be di ho nkomo Barcelona enso ebo against Como ye be di ho nkomo na afei Chelsea enso echi AC Milan ehye kan mako 9 ema AC enso etimi timu ba ko ina no ndi bedi nkomo ho Chelsea performance o mo danadi in the last 3 matches o mabono Chelsea share 3 e de tia timu e friend ye Paris Saint-Germain e wo Club World Cup na se final mo show mo 3 o mbe che Bayer o for Liverpool show mo 2 o match AC Milan na show mo 4. Does this suggest that Chelsea and so are ready for the season? Are they really living up to the expectations of the club World Cup champions and the world champions? Momento on our comment section. But Chelsea played against team of AC Milan. Minka say any match, a pre-season, the Minka say a match. AC Milan for ya Liverpool for the share omo. So what I say, so Minka say any matches. But Chelsea cheomo. E show mo kana mako 9 obi biara obekte se Chelsea bo match no epeso hwe Chelsea biem not because of BBA still e shocky amanfo se Chelsea e share Paris Saint-Germain 3 ama mantimi antibi still e shocky amanfo so se Chelsea kwa bo match people want to see say Chelsea no share Paris Saint-Germain no ni Chelsea na last season or starting in football no na e ko yi na fedrum fi no manko no ni. And truly, if you look at Chelsea, the way they are playing, the kind of football mobile, and how more football and what my far. Always, I keep on saying that this is the Chelsea Abramovich wanted. Abramovich, per report, say Timam's on or pay attacking football or pay that possession football near the no. But the Chelsea, many of the times, would be as Chelsea on but he had trophies, he had results, but that ball fenny at the name say when Yabisa or Chelsea. No results, but the current Chelsea owners enjoy beautiful football and then again trophies because they won the Europa Conference League, they won the FIFA Club World Cup, and then now they are trying to win the EPL. Any other trophies almost be see a kind and so me party when I sit down. I feel is Abramovich Chelsea now open and now but this is the current Chelsea that now prepare because if you look at Chelsea in their game that they've been playing, they dominate possession. Yes, sir. Chelsea team they dominate possession. And one thing that about this Chelsea is they don't change their shape regardless the attack. Regardless the opponent, maybe probably omunshia Manchester City mo enshia Barca money ade inti ebia ebetimi aka but omone wo ba the shape that all they banam form they still play as they are supposed to play. Omun keep ball no almost start ball no actually possess ball near the other camera because of copyright issues inti I can't even go close to say me match ni bia mo bia hwe but all the Chelsea ni and I say we are fan and I have Bernard Studios Kope Chelsea, omo last goal no mushiriti a AC Milan. Kope bi hwe. E ma uhu a new Chelsea. E ma uhu a new Chelsea. A pass from Malo Gusto to Andre Santos, a simple pass to the lab, then it is at the back of the net. Just look at that. So Chelsea for next Chelsea and pa really omo ye world champions and omo bobo na utum se fewum and they have the squad. What was missing in their team last season was the mentality and a top-notch striker. A striker that will put the ball at the back of the net. And it seems that's what still, I want to watch the lap again. But Joao Pedro, he is the man for Chelsea. 5 goals in 5 games for Team Chelsea. Super. The last 2 games he's played at Stamford Bridge was goals. Chelsea. That is the kind of striker Chelsea here. When Chelsea get such strikers up, they are deadly. When Didier Drogba was in his full mojo, Chelsea was a deadly team to play against. When they had the Floyd Hasselbank, they were deadly to play against. When they have the likes of Diego Costa, they were deadly to play against. So anytime Chelsea was striker or they want to net, Chelsea. So are we going to see that same Chelsea again? Because now Delap is a different profile. Delap is that kind of a striker. Only team or bonnet team put SCT deeper. You can rely on him. Or be link up play here when you're going to be so share. I still want to watch him again. But if you look at Chelsea's team, the problem that Chelsea work a crack, but I know team can't say a problem. Nanke goalkeeping. But the Sanchez against team I find a Paris Saint-Germain. Or money buy for Leverkusen, were more. Or money AC Milan, he wasn't bad. So if you look at Newman or now, let me say, or catch Chelsea for say, Omunini, no bit my boy, my elsewhere to media momo. And if he's able to stand in the authority in the post, no match Chelsea, that solid goalkeeping now, I am Chelsea in their post now. I'm sure that Chelsea will compete. Chelsea will compete, but Chelsea at Chelsea and they are ready for the Premier League season. Almost 5 games against Crystal Palace. One opponent, Alonso, are stubborn. Glasner and Branton are very stubborn. They won against Manchester City. We felt it was a fluke. Almost the team of Liverpool was also when they went to go down. So I think that a good one at the match Chelsea. They've shown that they are ready for the Premier League season, and they are the champions of the world. The performance they are giving. We are only hoping, and if you are a Chelsea fan, you only hope. So more games or more boy in the Premier League, they will give the same performance, and that Chelsea never pass. So I think that a good one. The Chelsea fans, they are laughing, they are making mockery of others and a whole lot of things. And I also our team, they find Chelsea are catching, and you can't blame them. They are really performing. If you look at the performance they are giving, my brother, it's a good performance, and they are making our supporters so any answer team. So I don't know. And I said and 7 answer city or what. But they want 792 on him. Now, Crystal Palace, any team of Liverpool boy in the FA Community Shield. Liverpool took the lead on the 4th minute through a new sign na friend here Ekiteke. And like I said, it was a day for the new boys because a branch of friend here Ekiteke goal was from here Florian Wirtz. And then Jeremy Frimpongos who scored. So it was a day for the new boys. Almost entry to me a Germany. But we must say Emma Crystal Palace be take Emma must share my Crystal Palace and be take So it went to penalties, and then team of Crystal Palace and so to me AJ trophy and so to me Eddie Siominas. The hero of the night was Henderson. Crystal Palace goalkeeper because he saved so in that penalty shootout now. When to me say no matter me ko yi pa and so to me my team of Liverpool. But branch of Mateta no. How who didn't tell Liverpool for any pen no. To Liverpool for Alexander Ishaka, you should go in for some Mateta no. The penalty he scored, Wabra penalty shootout Nekos no should tell you how experienced he is and how confident he is. For a player to hit ball on that low and that power he's a good player. Mateta is a good player. If Liverpool nyan woman muho and he's been flanked by Salah, Florian Wirtz, Ekitike, Bako, I think that it will be a good one for Team FL Liverpool. But me personally, I'm of the opinion say Liverpool be braces maybe Urami. Not because last season what the money on boy and I say because of BBR. I feel say Oma unsettle or team no. The team that won the English Premier League for them, no matter unsettle side team because the reason why they won the league when other teams were not performing the way we wanted them to perform, because not Liverpool is a settled team. I don't want to talk about him winning because of club whatever. No, I don't want to do that. He did a good job. Do one for signing the Bramba, but a tricky number back community, and so team and they won him the Premier League. Me can slot assembly. But they are going to suffer kakra because right back Nico Robertson is not going to play again. He is not going to play. So what I say, so as soon as center pair now, Konate and Virgil van Dijk, a problem kakra because if you look at them as a mu ag kakra ni ade, so they will suffer kakra. In midfield, no, Gavin Beck will hold my that defensive role and sweat me the momo. Shabo Sly and around here, friend, McAllister, and so it's more they will do the job for them. But if you look at team now, they've unsettled the team. That's how I feel. Because if you look at their lineup in today's game, it was Shabo Sly and Abrante Fene Jones and a start here with Florian Wirtz in front of them. Gakpo on the other side and then Mohamed Salah on the other side. Uriah Fene Ekitike leading the attack. McAllister Bamu, Elliot Bamu, Robertson and Zubeyi Keke and Zutimidi Frimu. But if you look at our lineup now, right back there is a tweak, left back there is a tweak, in midfield tweak woho, and him ho, and so new faces and so more. So and not the mommy who's a Liverpool breaker because the players will need to adapt to the Premier League. Adapt to the demands of a referee and a slot and other things. It's just a game, FA Cup and as a FA Community Shield. It's not something that would now work as a Liverpool or suffer or something. But I believe they've unsettled the team, so probably they may suffer. I stand to be corrected. My words may not mean say Liverpool best suffer and I won't suffer. Maybe they can change things around. The players can adapt early. They can adapt to the system of an slot early, and they are going to give good account for themselves. And that one, nobody can say is intimacy. But they lost to Crystal Palace. And Glasner and Marantino. And so next game is against Chelsea. And that will let us know that they are the champions. Because Chelsea for no, they will test them. Because Chelsea and Crystal Palace on any day a big game. So the Premier League there, you can't afford to miss it. This is what makes the Premier League the Premier League. So what I say, Liverpool lost, but I hope they will come back and then come and play as the defending champions, making sure that they are putting everything in order. No much my year, no my year. So that is Liverpool and Crystal Palace game. No, Barcelona share 5 against Como. Barca Cheresa Ampa Omani Abre, where they left off last season. Omo 2020 with their free war. We have friendly games no more bonini na. Mumma goes if your friendly games are about bonus season winning na obetia wo and found it more no or chill now or shower obesha basa chill now or shower obesha because if you look at friendly games no more bobo now they've been scoring goals they've been scoring goals to what chill there now teams are on the 2 level on first game they won 5-0 against Dagu for no. Almost second game against ASCO for almost 7. Their third game against Vessel Kobe for almost 3. Almost if you look at their score lines, 5 in the first game, 7 in the second game, which makes it 12, and then 3 in the third game, which makes it 15. And they scored 5 again today. So they are trying to let Obia know say still Barcelona no Barcelona. And Hansi Flick a team I'm a team number be a solid team. And if you look at the way Omusi Bona, Lamine Yamal played not too well in the first game they played. But we back Cheresa and Pono so we jai no hono and also betwaso. And the trademark a year go no what's BM. So if you look at Barcelona's team, I said it the last time on TV and people didn't really understand. Today, Chelsea are the champions of the world, Paris Saint-Germain defending champions of the Champions League and everything. But if you had to ask me, my overwhelming favorite for the Champions League, make us a Barcelona. Yes, make us a Barcelona, not because of BBR, but last season, they've started right from there. And if you look at them, you don't see a team that is depleted. Yes, you don't see a team that is depleted. Rashford led on attack, no. Lewandowski no. Rashford led the attack. And Oya assist. Lamine Yamal in his mojo, Rafinha in his mojo, the other players making sure everything is solid. One Garcia was in the post. If you look at Barca's team, they are favorite to win the Champions League. If you ask me, for the La Liga or the SN, the Real Madrid watches on me at the power 4. To what you here. If you look at their left back, their center pair, Garcia, Araujo, Kubasi, Bardi, Pedri, Dion, Lopez in midfield, Lamine Yamal, Rashford and Rafinha. Lamine Yamal had a goal. Rafinha had a goal. Rashford assist. So no Lewandowski, no problem. And what's a team name? Pow! What's a team name? And they stand a chance of winning the Champions League. Very, very simple, if you ask me. Kindly subscribe to the channel, but notification bell. So how a Bendak Studio. You didn't come out and if I foreign football, to subscribe and check odds never bar giveaways, bar or predicting now we need matches ever cause so benya Jesus near the adding to subscribe to all catch you as almost subscribe name one bibiano and so intimenko. You better share your platform. So till then, I'm out.